day. And then on weekends, 8 a.m. This camera is rolling.
This camera is rolling also.
Nothing really matters, my dear. Someday maybe it will. Let's pretend it matters, my dear. Someday maybe it will. It will. Taking on too much, being pulled back and forth between what is and what could be. Thinking it's enough, now you are overwhelmed by endless possibilities. Nothing really mattered, my dear. Nothing really matters.
Hi.
Hi.
So, Vayy.
Yes,
But your real name is Stephanie.
that's correct.
Where did Vayy come from?
Well, I wanted an artist name that was completely empty, like a blank slate, so it didn't already mean anything. My last name is Yavelo, so I used to always have Yav, Y-A-V, as
Okay.
a short for whatever, Steph Yav or
Yeah.
something. One day I just decided to turn it around. I was like, Vayy. Oh, I like that. And then But it looked a little weird visually, V-A-Y. So I was typing Vayy with one Y first, and then I made a typo one time and another Y added. I was like, oh!
So this was strictly spur of the moment creative decision.
Yes.
So then what was it specifically that brought you to Los
Well,
Angeles?
I had done a dance academy, and then I was just writing songs all the time, and I had this, what am I gonna do with my life after studying? I realized everything was pointing to, yeah, I love dancing, yes, but creating wise, music is always what is my first go-to place, and I've been singing my entire life, and it just made sense to continue that journey. So I actually applied to schools here, and then I came to study here about 4 years ago. So that is, yeah.
Big question. When you got here, were you wistful of home? Does this come out in your music, you missing home, or did you miss home? Or was your music, or is your music more powered by the dream here?
I did miss my friends, obviously, and my family,
Sure.
but no, I didn't really miss the Netherlands. I mean, are we getting personal here? Like,
Absolutely.
Shall I okay, let's do this. At some point, like a year into that I was here, my mom got sick, and so I had to go back and forth a little more often to be able to continue to see her. That definitely was something that happened that I think, subconsciously, kind of steered my music and the atmosphere and stuff. But everything I've always created has been dark and moody, haunting and stuff.
Okay.
So it's been that way, but I do think that it's gotten more into that kind of atmosphere since certain things have happened. Oh, but she's still doing okay, but she's still here, by the way. But
That's good.
which is really good.
Listening through some of your produced tracks online, it's easy to hear that like the only word that comes to mind is cinematic, and I think that you actually mentioned that on your website as well as just a description of what you might label your music, or somebody might label it, just a cinematic approach to music.
Yeah.
Things are coming in and out, effects are coming in and out, and
Yeah.
Things change. I think from line to line or stanza to stanza. Is this a conscious decision? Do you
That it's
to reflect-
cinematic, or that it
Absolutely,
kind of
yeah.
changes, or
everything?
No, it's not a decision. It's just what comes out naturally. So it's interesting that when I came here, a lot of the feedback I received on my music was, you have to be more mainstream, more pop, more,
Sure.
make it more accessible. And I was already talking about maybe placements could be great, but I kept hearing this, make it more generic, basically. And then
Yeah.
I kind of ignored all of that and continued to just do what I felt was good.
Yeah.
And now, finally, I've come at a point where I met Mark Phoenix, also known as Mark Dole, the producer that I work with, and he's incredible at producing, making it so rich and full, and we started working together.
That's good that you can call it a bit of a relationship. That's probably how the best partnerships work, if you can
Yeah.
immediately start working together. Well, especially if you have a lot of your own ideas at first.
Yeah.
You can go into the boxing ring knowing that you have a vision, and instead of being led by somebody else's vision.
Right. And there's a fine balance there, because first I was very holding off everyone, like, no, it needs to be my exact vision, and I had a hard time letting go of that idea and then letting other people in actually make it better.
Yeah.
So when he came back with the first mix of Restless, my song, I was kind of in shock, and I was like, I don't know what to make of this, because it's different.
Yeah.
And now I realize the more, I let it in, the more I realize that it can actually bring it to the next level. So it's been a really good thing.
But you know that you do stand out, and
I pride myself more on trying to always be genuine in how I express myself, and
Yeah.
how I express my feelings through music. And if that comes across as being interesting, then yes, then I'll pride myself on
it
that.
certainly does.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about your latest endeavor. What is happening right now?
of this. That was Mark Dolt.
Oh, that is
and
the producer.
He's a producer, yes,
Oh,
and
okay.
but he's a great guitarist too, and he sings as well.
Okay.
And he has his own project called Mock Phoenix. So when we play together, it's Vayy and Mock Phoenix. So the main thing that's been happening is that we have been doing a lot of, or he mostly has been doing a lot of post-production stuff on all the songs to make them even more epic, because my songs, they don't have the huge epic climax that maybe you need in a trailer.
Okay.
So that is what we've been doing, and we almost have 5 songs ready, so we're gonna put out an EP with these songs.
Tell your listeners where we can all find you.
Well, on vaymusic.com.
All your social media links are stemmed from your
From my website.
website. Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. It was lovely speaking with you.
Yes, you too.
Good luck.
Thanks, Erin.
Cut. Good.
Okay.
Great.
Sorry.
Oh, I felt fine. I didn't feel you were stiff.
How was it?
No, you were great.
Oh, I think good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a
Great.
little lengthy at times. English is kind of the second language.
Ricky is freaking phenomenal.